welcome to my channel. Today we will talk about nutrition for beginners. I will try to make it very simple and I will give you 5 things you should not do and 3 things to do, like your homework, because this is cool. Welcome if you're here for the first time and you're interested in learning more about home workouts and how to implement exercise as a lifelong habit, then you're at the right place. I'm Jasna and I'm very happy that you're here. So today I decided to talk about nutrition because, let's be honest, if you start exercising is amazing, but if you keep eating poorly, you will still not be fully healthy and optimal human being. So we would like to change that as well. But any change is hard, and if you start doing too much at once, it can overwhelm you. You can easily quit after a while, which probably already happened to you. So if you struggle with yo-yo dieting, if you're a bit lost in the sea of information, how to lose weight, how to build muscle, it can be easier, but you need to know what your goal is. Right now, for us, our first step, tiny step, direction optimizing nutrition is just to make it more optimal. Nothing crazy, okay? You're not preparing for a bodybuilding competition. You're not professional athlete. You don't need to make huge changes right away. It will not stick. Okay, so 5 things I do not want you to do. Okay, please don't. Number 1, think that to feel good in your skin, to look good and be healthy, you need to eat 100% healthy and exercise 5 to 6 times per week and exhaust yourself like you are preparing for a competition. It's simply not like that, okay? Second thing, please don't link nutrition and exercise in unhealthy way. So this is healthy, harmonic, beautiful, and this is how I see it, unhealthy, when they are intertwined but not in a good way. If you exercise and you burn calories, it's not a free pass to eat unhealthy foods whenever you exercise. It just doesn't work that way. Also, if you start exercising, it doesn't immediately mean that you need to eat only healthy and not enjoy any food you love for the rest of your life. It's simply not like that. You do not need to earn those foods either. You're allowed to eat any type of food at any time. Amounts are important. Priorities are important. Okay? Nutrition is one, exercise is other. It doesn't mean that when you cannot exercise for whichever reason, you don't need to eat healthily, because that would mean when I was barely capable to move and do anything, that I would have gained a bunch of weight and that I should have not eat proper foods, nutrients to give my body what it needs to heal, to recover. If I had that mindset, now I can't work out, what's the point? Let's just eat whatever. Believe me, after everything that happened after the motorcycle accident, I would have looked a lot different. And I just looked. It would have probably been a lot worse, this entire process of healing for my knee. The purpose of food is not just to make you look better, to lose weight or build muscle. There's so much more going on. And if you neglect it at any point in your life, things will not go as you want them to. Okay? So yes, they go perfectly together. But if at some point in life something happens, your exercise is taken away from you temporarily, it doesn't mean immediately you can just forget everything about what we will talk here right now and give up. Nope, you should respect yourself. And your respected self deserves the best nutrients it can get, with some fun foods as well. Don't get me wrong, it's not forbidden, we will get there. Okay, that was the second thing I don't want you to do. Third thing, I beg you, do not think about protein as something only bodybuilders need, and if you eat it, you will get bulky, you will look like a female Arnold Schwarzenegger, because protein is nothing else than macronutrient. macro. It means our body needs it in big amounts. It's not there just to gain muscle. It's far from that. If you want to generally be healthy, you cannot eat low protein diet. It's simply not what you want, especially if you're a woman, for hormonal balance, for strong hair and nails and skin, everything. I mean, for men as well, but women are more susceptible to hormonal changes. Men don't have it almost at all. Unfair, another topic, let's not go there. You really need to understand that protein is important. And if you want to feel full and not hungry all the time, you simply cannot skip protein, okay? It makes us feel full more than any other macronutrient. And also, if it's lean protein, which means low-fat protein, gives us lots of protein for not that many calories. That's just awesome, okay? Believe me. Good. Let's move on. The fourth thing, what I really don't want you to do, is to starve yourself the whole day just so you can finally enjoy your meal when you get home and the stressful day is behind you and you can sit down and enjoy the food. Because guess what? It can happen that you trigger that crazy hunger and you just keep eating. You need it physically, you have physical hunger, but then after that comes also emotional hunger. And because you starved your body, maybe if you also trained on that day, your body is triggered, like it feels, oh God, who knows when is the next time the food is coming, I need more and more, as much as I can get right now. Please don't do that. I know that life sometimes is not easy and that food makes us feel nice and comfy and gives us those good chemicals, but it's not solution. You should simply just not starve yourself so you can eat more at night. Again, especially if you are woman, if you still have your period, okay? It's really not good for us, trust me. So don't wait the whole day until you eat something. You need it, okay? That's it for now. Just don't, okay? And the fifth and final thing, what I really don't want you to do or to think, is that healthy lifestyle and exercise is just not who you are. It's simply not for you. Or you are too cool for that because you only live once and you want to enjoy it. And people who have flat belly, they are simply miserable because they don't eat any fun foods, they don't drink, they don't enjoy life. Simply not true. And believe me, as soon as first signs of aging show up, you will regret it. Believe me. Everyone needs a healthy lifestyle, and exercise should be prescribed by every doctor. Lifting weights and optimal nutrition, which by the way is not 100% healthy, okay? It should be, believe me. So if you think you're too cool for that, then just face the consequences of it, because it will catch you. Am I trying to make you feel afraid? Maybe yes, because if that's the only way I can push you into taking care of yourself, I will take that chance. So 5 things I really don't want you to do. Once again, you don't need to exercise like a lunatic and eat 100% healthy to look good and be healthy, okay? You should not combine exercise with nutrition in an unhealthy way, that when exercise is for any reason on pause, you should not eat optimally for your beautiful body. That's simply not true. I don't want you to think of protein as something for bodybuilders and that will make you gain weight and muscle and you will look like whatever. Simply not true. We need protein, a lot of protein. Protein is amazing. Then I don't want you to starve yourself the whole day so you can more enjoy at night. You can eat a bit less, but then please eat more frequently but less. And then you can have bigger meal at night and you will not trigger that crazy hunger. And the last thing, you're not too cool to exercise and be healthy, and better start now so you don't regret later when things get harder, because it will as we age. It will. Good. Done with what you should not do. Now, please, 3 things. Your homework. I will check it next time. And if you didn't do it, I will be that mad teacher you were afraid in your school, okay? That will be me. First, I want you to Google low fat or lean sources of protein, okay? Simply that. Find the list, ChatGPT or whoever will give you all the answers, and then make a list of those that you love the most, that you enjoy eating, okay? And what? You have to go and buy it. ChatGPT will not bring you if you said you need it. They don't do that yet. So, Google it, buy it. Then, second step, every time you eat, every single time you eat, okay, you focus on that source of protein, any of what you chose. Make sure also you have some quick sources of protein, like cottage cheese, like some yogurts, something you can have on the go that you do not need to prepare, okay? Because I heard those excuses, I don't have time, I have to rush. Yes, you still can rush with something in your hand. Okay, make sure, let's put it visually. If you're female, that 1/4 of your plate is protein source, like a fist, okay? If it's meat, it's easy to visualize it. If it's yogurt, you will be like, I eat my smoothie bowl in the morning, how can I know what's 1/4 of? Then just put, if you have a bowl like that, make it full with high protein yogurt. You'll be fine, okay? So if you buy a package with 200 grams of yogurt, put it all, okay? Good. If you're a guy, you need a bit more than that, okay? Half of the plate or a bit more than 1/4. I would go for half, just to be sure, okay? Then everything else what comes, it's addition to it. I'm sure you already know what's healthy, what is really not, and would be great if you would have some veggies with it, for example, or some fruit like berries in the morning or anything you enjoy. Yeah, why not? But let's not make it at once super complicated, okay? Just focus on protein. It will be only for a week, okay? This homework is for a week. And the third thing, what I want you to do is anytime you crave something sweet or some salty snack, if you're a more salty person, never do it on an empty stomach. Please, I beg you. First, eat your proper meal. If you know that you're getting those sweet cravings and snacking around afternoon, and you feel like, oh, I need something to pick me up. Yes, but it's not that. So in case you cannot wait until your dinner time and you do need snack, take something like nuts first, a couple of nuts, maybe half of apple, and then have a bit of chocolate or something. Just try to avoid eating it on empty stomach, like that before that you haven't had anything in hours and you are hungry and you need something and you go for chocolate or chips or any food that is amazing and super tasty but gives your body zero nutrients, okay? That's the third thing. Let's repeat. First, Google lean source of protein and buy it. Second, every single time you eat, make sure that protein is in it and playing the main role, okay? Which means you finish the protein, everything else you eat until you're full. And the third thing, never eat things you know they're not so good for you on empty stomach, okay? Just that. Try it for a week. That's just a homework, okay? We are not preparing for competition, I told you that. It's just a homework. You have nothing to lose. You will lose a bit of money because you have to buy stuff, but you would need to buy it anyway. Just trust me and let's go slowly together, step by step. And after a week, I will give you another step. If you already decided to quit and you see like, I don't notice any change in a week, I'm still the same person and I didn't lose 20 kilograms, of course, it will not happen in 1 week and God forbid it should not happen in 1 week, but changing your habits should be slow and continuous and not overwhelming. Okay? I will check that homework, people, believe me. Okay, just 1 week. If you decide to quit after that, it's okay. I cannot help someone who doesn't want to be helped. But if you find it, yeah, this is working for me, let's see what's the next step. I'm curious what could happen in the near future. Then stick with me, please. And yes, I know in the morning you're busy, you just go quickly to a bakery and buy something. Yeah, I don't buy it. Have some cottage cheese or yogurt, high protein yogurt, minimum 8 or 9, 10 grams of protein per 100 grams. Okay, you can always check it at the back of the package. 8, 9 or 10 grams of protein per 100 of the whole product. Okay? Students, yeah, it's not easy to be a teacher. Thank you for being here. The main task here, as always, is to subscribe if you haven't yet, share, comment, like, tell to all your neighbors, go downstairs right now if you live in the building, and then ring all the doorbells and tell them. And then you will reach all the goals you want. That's how it goes. Believe me, I know what I'm saying. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Lots of love. Bye-bye.